Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Okay, let's take a look at the blood sugar. Blood sugar is sitting at 10.2. I have, if I press this little one, I have 9 hours left. I don't know if you can read that or if that is backwards for you. Been pretty steady all day. My blood sugar has been in the acceptable range. And if we slide it over, it shows time and range is 95%, 2% above 10 millimoles, 3. This is just sort of like on the borderline. This number is an awesome number. This number below 3 indicating I spent a little time outside of a range, but it still needs to be worked on. This bottom one is the average sugar is at 7.8. So the last 24 hours, pretty good. It's not 100% and it's not perfect, but it's pretty good so far. Today, I kind of want to do an emergency check-in. Oh my God. Sorry, that's a noise from outside. But stay tuned and we'll be right back. Okay, a little backup. 3 years ago when I moved in here, my health department, I and the team accepted me in here with saying I had autonomy with my diabetes. Anything about my diabetes. Well, now they decided they're not comfortable with this. So they came in last night and said, well, because you have problems with the glucagon needle, we're going to do all the glucagon from now. You have no say whatsoever. And I simply looked at her, the nurse that said this, and I said, no, that's not going to happen. Sometimes we have to draw a line in the sand, and this is my hill. It's kind of like, oh well, now we take care of your glucagon. Oh well, your pump we don't like, so we're going to take care of your insulin. Yes, there's another type 1 diabetic on the floor. I'll say a young lady, but and they do everything with her by needles. And no, I don't want that. This at least gives me a blood sugar that I don't have to sit there and press it every time they want a blood sugar. Oh, well, we'll do. No, we'll have to do it. Oh, wake up. No, we'll have to do a blood sugar. We already know it's a. But you could pass out, and I've seen you pass out twice. We think you're self-medicating, and it all gets back to, oh, I'm self-medicating. I am tired of hearing this whole, I am self-medicating crap. And I apologize, but it is crap. While I was once in Royal Columbian Hospital, I was put in the high acuity unit. Now, the high acuity unit was maybe a bed about twice the size, a room twice the size of the hospital bed. One wall was all all glass. And we had to lie there, and anyone can look in and make sure we're not doing stuff. I would still, even though they gave me my insulin, they watched the whole time, I still had problems in there. And, now it's the same thing. Oh, no, you see, you're having problems. We could do better, so we're going to take it over. No, that's not part of the agreement. When I came in, I signed away my rights about the pump and about me giving my own medication. I just do not like, and I will fight you to the end, of being told you have to do it because we say so. I didn't like it as a kid, and I don't like it now. But, we just are part of the team. Yeah, we're part of the team when we play by your rules. When we play by my rules, oh no, we're not part of the team. Now, the nurse that was on yesterday, this was the ward nurse, said, are we going to talk about it, or are you just going to be upset about it? I'm not upset with her whatsoever. She may have mentioned it to the nurse, but the RN or whatever. But I'm not upset with her about it. I'm upset with the other lady because she just comes in and assumes, oh, well, we're doing it now. And she hit a wall of resistance. I am really quite proud of myself. If it comes out that they're going to end up shooting me with glucagon whenever I need it, next will be the insulin. Oh, well, we don't like the pump, so we think we're going to put you on a sliding scale. Sliding scales do not work for me. I have a backing of my endocrinologist and my diabetic nurse, where they both went through that whole time where everyone thought I was self-medicating or over-medicating. And I'm not, but every time, oh, it's the diabetic who has to prove. And if we try to go back in the medical record, oh, well, mysteriously, We can't find them. So we're going to take it over just till we see for ourselves. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't work that way. One thing you could say about type 1 diabetics, over all of us, we have a stubborn streak, and don't cross this stubborn streak. Yes, I may have screwed up that injection. I'll own that. But to come in and all of a sudden say, nope, we're doing it. Oh, and it was left, oh, I'm going to go speak to your doctor. And it's kind of like, oh, we all bow down to the mighty doctor. Because he'll sign an order. I won't get any feedback. He'll sign an order. Well, guess what? I'm probably not going to tell them what my blood sugars are. Because they are pushing the button. I'm not having them give me my shots. But no, oh, but it's our life. We have to make sure. Cut the crap. You just like the control. I lived longer with type 1 diabetes than you've been a nurse. There's probably one nurse here who I would have a little bit of trouble fighting that. But her and I see eye to eye on most things. And we've talked before and we're fine. But just, they didn't get my side of the story. It was just what she said, and okay, that's the solution. You're going to have to do it. And because I have to be in this facility for my other health issues, then I have to, oh, well, here, you take all the diabetes because I can't do it. That's a little dramatic, but that's what it feels like. And if she mentioned, well, if you go under, well, you can give me a shot. And it's pretty much, well, we have to make sure it's done correctly. And I said, well, I have the nasal glucagon. And, well, I can read on how to do that. No. In that case, I'm playing your guinea pig. I have nothing against people learning, but just so they can take something I hold dear to myself about that and just arbitrary coming down, no comments from this side, doesn't matter, we're doing that. Well, it does matter, and it does matter to me, and I'm not giving up 1 inch of my ability to control my blood sugar. I've gone through the testing. Before I was diagnosed as, back then it was brittle, but now it's labile diabetic. These are my quotation marks. So I've already gone through that route. But they want to prove that they know everything. And that doesn't sit well with me. Leave me your comments. I probably will hate saying that, but leave me with your comments. Have a great day. The email's at the end of this video. Bye now. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me